Imagine to be able to organize your ChatGPT conversations in folders, or imagine to be able to do some bulk actions with your chats here. And again, imagine to have a prompt library inside ChatGPT. These are just some of the things you can do with NAToolkit, and I'm showing you this interesting browser extension because I suppose you use your ChatGPT account daily, even the free one, but this can become a mess. If you have many chats, it's quite difficult to organize them. Now with NAToolkit you can do it, and it's really easy to use, really interesting and useful. You will find the link in the description for this NAToolkit. It's a free Chrome extension if you just want the basic features, but if you need more features you also have this option of the Pro Lifetime or the Pro Yearly. Obviously, I suggest you the Pro Lifetime if you want to go on the higher plan, and with the link in the description you also find my special code. You will get a discount. So if you choose the Pro Lifetime, you will save a little bit of money, and again this is lifetime, so it's just one payment. Obviously you have different features, or better, you have limits with the free plan, just 3 chat folders. You can create up to 3 custom prompts, you can pin up to 3 bookmarks and so on. Here you have all unlimited. But anyway, if you click on the link in the description, you can take a look at all these details. Let's go to the features page, because these are the main features of NAToolkit. So for instance, nested folders. This will help you organize your conversations. So if you take a look at this account, I have 2 example folders here. Here I have one chat, and if I click here I can see it. And here I have 4 different chats, as you can see here. I will use this example conversation. It's about an NAToolkit, just to show you how you can organize your chats here. You can click on this plus near to the folder section. Obviously these become available once you have installed this extension. By clicking the plus button you can give a name, so let's say video reviews. You can choose a color, let's use this orange one, and you can even choose an icon if you want. Let's use this one, or you can even upload an image if you prefer. Create folder, and here it is. I have my folder, I have my icon, and now at the moment it's empty, obviously. If I go here, this is the chat I'm working on. I can click on this 3 dots icon and move to folder. I can then choose my folder here and save changes. Now this chat is inside this folder. This is pretty useful. As I showed you, you can even do some bulk actions, so you can work on more than one conversation at a time, so you can choose more than one, and then you can move all these chats into a single folder. You can also just use this folder icon here. It's the same, so you can choose the folder here, and this is the part where you organize your chats. But that's not all, because as you can see I have some buttons here above. For instance, I have bookmarks, and this is another of the main features of an NAToolkit. So you can bookmark some replies of your chat with ChatGPT. So let's say this is my answer from ChatGPT. I can go here. I now have this bookmark message. I can click here, and this is now bookmarked. So as you can see here, I have this tag with bookmarks. If I click here, I can go directly to this chat. But let's say you have more than one. So let's go to another chat and let me even bookmark this one. And as you can see now, I also have one bookmark here because these bookmarks are separated by conversations. So if I click on this bookmark on this specific chat, I have this bookmark and that's it. But if I go to another chat, I have one bookmark and it's the bookmark of this specific chat. Prompt library is another of the features of NAToolkit, and as you can see, I have this icon here on the bottom right corner of my ChatGPT. If I click here, this opens up, and it's a very useful prompt library. You have some done for you prompts, as you can see, the code review assistant, the summarize for executive, SEO blog outline. You have different kind of prompts here already made for you, but obviously you can generate your own prompts. If you have some prompts you use often, you can click on this new prompt, give a name, the category, so you will have your tag here and the content for your prompt. You can also insert variables. You can define here your variables and build your custom prompts. And again, very useful. Next feature, this is another icon you can see only if you have an NAToolkit installed. And if I click here, as you can see, API key is required. Please configure your API key in the settings panel in order to use the prompt in answer features. Yes, because this is the prompt in answer, and as you can see from this example, you can just write your draft prompt and then enhance your prompt with this feature, but you will need API keys from your favorite API provider. You can use OpenAI, Gemini, or OpenRouter. You can also export your chats in different formats by clicking this button here above. You can export your chat in plain text, markdown format, HTML, Word document, or PDF document. You need a Pro license to export in these advanced formats. With the free one, you can only export with plain text. I want also to show you the settings panel where you can choose your options here. You can enable or disable different modules, the chat folders here, as you can see, and you can also read the documentation if you have difficulties. You have the bulk actions, it's enabled, the chat exporter, again enabled, the chat bookmarks, the prompt in answer. Here is where you configure your API keys, prompt library, and this is the last but not least feature, it's the custom background. You can enable these and you can choose your specific background if you want for your chat background here. You can blur it out if you don't like it. You can pick a custom color, you can dimmer your color here. As you can see, you can really make it yours if you don't like the classic white color, or you can choose a gradient like this one, for instance, or you can even upload an image if you prefer. Yes, this is just a graphic change for your ChatGPT, but it's fun to have it if you want to change it. Before reaching the end of this video review, I also want to show you this new part on the NAToolkit website. This is something new, just released a few hours ago, and it's called AI Prompt Library. This is directly on their website. Again, link is in the description here on this prompt library. As you can see, you have some done for you prompts, and they are really interesting ones. So, for instance, you can have your favorites here. You have some AI agents For instance, let's try this Zoroton 3-agent copywriting theme. If you open it up, you can insert your topic, and this is the compiled prompt preview, so you can see exactly how this prompt works, and then you can use it by copying it and pasting it wherever you want, or by using these buttons here. This will open up ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini. There are other ones here, this business section. As you can see, you have different prompts. For instance, brand and company profile generator. Again, you can insert your info, and this is the prompt with variables, and then you can again use it wherever you want. Just two examples, but click on the link in the description, go to this page, the prompt library, so you can take a look at all these new AI prompts. This is what you can do with NAToolkit. Again, I think it's a pretty good Chrome extension. It's free with the free plan, $0, and you have obviously some limits, or if you want, you can get the Pro yearly or the Pro lifetime. As you can see, the convenience is obviously for the Pro lifetime. You will find the link in the description. You will also find my discount code, so you can save on this. And you have a 14-day money-back guarantee. This is a summary of what changes inside your ChatGPT once you install this extension. I hope you like it, I hope you find it useful, and if so, click on the like button, subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you soon in the next one.